Hey guys, again, sorry about the fan, but I was going to turn it off, and then I got two puppies in the room, so yeah, the dogs definitely come first, so I'm going to have the fan on because it's too hot for them, especially this guy back here who's a Samoyed, and we had to get him shaved the other day because he was too hot. He was overheating all the time, so we shaved him. I don't know if you can really see him that well, but yeah, he's been trimmed and he's not liking it. But look at that tongue. He has, well, I've never seen a tongue like his, so I know that sounds weird, but like it's all over the place. It's like he'll smile and then close his mouth and his tongue will be sticking out the side. It's hilarious. Anyways, I'm here with a Salvation Army finds. I found a lot of Salvation Army books, mostly Western. Someone must have donated their Westerns because I somehow was able to find a bunch. Especially, there's a series in this box, and I swear the whole series was there. I just couldn't find all the books. Excuse me. They had bins. Like, tall bins stacked to the, like, well, not to the brim, but like they're like stacked halfway. And I searched and searched, but I just could not find the whole series. I know it was there, I couldn't find it. But anyways, without further ado, I will start just by pulling out just books out of this box I have here. And yeah, I'm probably not going to keep all these books. The books I don't want are either going to be donated or I'm going to give them to a friend. I don't know yet. But without further ado, let's jump in. So, first book I got is Judgment Day by James Resner. Resner? Resner? It's either Resner or Resner. I don't know. They had the other book by him there, but it was just in too bad of shape, so I didn't pick it up. I don't know if this is a series or what not, but it looks definitely like a book I'd want. You got a bunch of stuff going on here. I mean, I can't wait to see what that 50% off, what he does in this book. God, I hate stickers. But yeah, this book looks exciting. You got a lady down there with a gun, pointing it at this dude. This dude's got a knife to this girl. And in the back, someone's swinging at another dude. You got a horse saying, "Oh shit," in the background. I don't know much about this book, so let's read the back. Yeah, let's read the back. Won't be reading the back of all these books because I got quite a few here, so this one just seems interesting, so let's read the back. The railhead has moved on, and in its wake, civilization has finally come within spitting distance of Wind River. But not everybody is glad to see it coming. For saloon owner Hank Parker, it seems like civilization wants to run him out of business. Meanwhile, for the pretty widow Simone McKay, it means elections where she can consolidate her stranglehold on local power. Caught in the middle of Marshal Cole Tyler and his deputy Billy Casebolt, sworn to keep the peace even as events force them to choose sides in a battle for the future of the town. The future is uncertain and the past will not stay quiet as Judgment Day comes dawning in Wind River. So that didn't sound as exciting as I thought it would, but yeah, Judgment Day. And they had another book, it was like Dark Trail or something like that, but it was in too bad condition. There's a big tear, on the cover, and I didn't know what the pages were like, but I'm sure they weren't that great either. Alright, I should have got these out of the way first, but we're gonna do the sci-fi books that I found, and they're all by the same author, I believe. And I think I already own one, so I'm probably gonna donate it, or if I have the better copy, then I will, whatever the better copy is, getting donated. But John Scalzi's Old Man's War, and I don't know if this is part of a series or not, but yeah, it seems pretty interesting. And really, I only got it because it was a sci-fi book. I was like, oh, sci-fi book, gotta get it. You know, you never know when you're gonna need a sci-fi book. Old Man's War, I don't know what it's about, but it says here, John Perry did two things on his 75th birthday. First, he visited his wife's grave, then he joined the army. So, I'm guessing it's a war book that has to do in space, so that seems kind of cool. Then you have the Ghost Brigades, my bad, by the same author. This is the sequel to Old Man's War, so that's pretty cool. And I wonder if the next one, yes it is, the next one is also part of the Old Man's War, so it is a series, and that's Zoe's Tale. So that's getting all the science fiction out of the way. Literally only found 3 science fiction novels. What do I want to grab next, huh? Well, let's do this one. So this is kind of weird. I didn't know who the author was, but it turns out Ralph Compton isn't the author, but this name of the series. So Ralph Compton, Riders of Judgment. And this is actually by Ralph Cotton. So this dude basically wrote himself into the book. I mean, come on, they're one letter away from being the same person. So, yeah. But, yeah. And by the way, there's a lot of Ralph Cotton books in this book, box. You'll see that in a second here. Someone just donated this dude's whole career. So, yeah. Next we have another Ralph Cotton book. And this is Webb's Posse. Yep. Some rode for money, others rode for justice. Webb's Posse. I might give that one to a friend. I'm not sure yet. Alright. This is a Ralph Compton book by Ralph Cotton. This is Death Along the Cimarron. I cannot speak today. Hello guys, my name is Nicholas Gray and I'm an author. Yeah. I don't know much about these books other than it's a huge series, so yeah. Ugh. So basically, I'm guessing this is how it went. These Ralph Compton books were originally Ralph Compton books. But his pen name is Ralph Cotton, or Compton, I mean. But the real guy's name is Ralph Cotton, because these earlier novels, I guess, didn't know that, because this says it's by Ralph Compton, and the other book said that Ralph Compton is just a series by Ralph Cotton, so the whole thing's confusing to me. But this is The Killing Season by Ralph Compton. It's got a few blurbs on the front and the back. Thrilling, evocative, a writer in the tradition of Louis L'Amour and Zane Grey. Which Zane Grey's an author that I really want to try out soon. So, and I'm going to try Louis L'Amour soon. I cannot say his name for Louis L'Amour. Alright, so next one is The Bosman Trail. And that is a Ralph Compton book. This one is actually by Robert Vaughn. So it's different because it's not by Ralph Cotton, it's by Robert Vaughn. So this whole thing is getting weird. I don't understand it at all. Who is this book by then? Because there's no such thing as Ralph Compton. He's not real. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Alright, this one looks like the coolest one. I'm guessing Ralph Compton has to be like a pen name for multiple writers. I'm not sure though. Maybe it was discovered and then every author got their dividends. I don't know. But this one sounds really cool, and I don't really. These are all thick novels, you know, pretty big for westerns. When I see westerns, I see like these little things, you know, like 180 pages or something like that. But yeah, these are big. This one comes in at let's see here, 426 pages, so it's pretty big. Pretty big one. I don't even want to move my arm now because he's like kind of laying on it. Hey, buddy. Alright. Next, we have Ralph Compton, Devil's Canyon. And the cool thing about this is it got like this border right here, like this beaded border, and I like it a lot. And Devil's Canyon just sounds fun. It says if you like Louis L'Amour, you'll love Ralph Compton, or however you say Louis L'Amour. Thrilling into the tradition of Louis L'Amour and Zane Grey. This one just sounded like the title sounded interesting. I like the cover, so I got it. And plus, I was getting all the westerns no matter what. Oh man, my nose is stuffy. I already have this book. It's a crime novel by a author who wrote 3 horror novels, I believe. And that is Robert W. Walker's Final Instinct. Found it, gonna donate it. The only really close to horror really in here, except for 2 books I'm already donating. I found 2 Dean Koontz books, Eyes of Darkness and something else. And I already put it in the donation box, but yeah. And I also found... Wait, no I didn't. Never mind, that was the other haul. Alright. Next, we have... And this is the Trail series I was talking about. It's pretty big. This is The Old Spanish Trail by Ralph Compton. Or is it? Yeah, this is a part of the Trail series. This one is... number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the series. Number 11 in the series, y'all. Then I have Dodge City Trail, which it says on the cover is book 8 in the Trail Drive series. That's how I found out there was a series. So when I found the first one, number 8. I was like, no way, I'm gonna have to get these. And then I started finding another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And every time I was about to quit and give up, I found another one. And oh yeah, there's the author's picture. If that is the author, I have no idea. See, it's so confusing to me because, like, it says all these Ralph Compton books, and then they have, like, you know, Ralph Compton by Robert Vaughn, or Ralph Compton by Ralph Cotton. So I'm not really sure who Ralph Compton is, if he's even a real dude or not. I'm gonna look it up, and I'm probably gonna sound like an idiot right now, but there's a conspiracy, I swear. Alright, next. This one sounds cool because there's already a book, there's a book, horror, splatter western, I should say, that is in the same name of this, and that book is called The Hunger on the Chisholm Trail. This is the Chisholm Trail by Ralph Compton. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe Ralph Compton was a real dude. He passed away, and then people picked up where he left off. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But we will figure it out, y'all. And I just punched the books off the bed. Cool. I meant to do that, because the book I punched off the bed was the Dodge City Trail. And I cannot reach it for the life of me, because James is in the way. Sorry, James. And you guys probably saw a good view of my ass, so I'm sorry about that too. Alright, next is the Green River Trail, which is number 12 in the series. Why are you kissing me? Why are you kissing me? Oh, he's so cute. Alright, next. This one's the biggest one, I think, of the Trail series. This is book 1. That is The Goodnight Trail. And then this is book number 7. This is the Virginia City Trail. So, covers are not the most interesting things, I know, but I don't know. It's not really about what's in the book, so, or it's what's it's what's in the book that matters, not what's on the outside. Although, if you're looking at a novel of mine, it's what's on the outside, not the inside, because the inside is not as good as the outside. Alright, I'm just kidding. Alright, next, we have a book. I did not know if I wanted this book or not. I'm probably gonna donate it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't bother reading the back, because as you see, the back is pretty long. This is part of the Spanish Bit Saga, and this is book number 13 by Don Goldsmith, and this is Flower in the Mountains. Not gonna keep it, probably. Probably gonna donate it, but cool regardless. Alright, now we're on the last paperback, and then we have 2 hardbacks left. So, I already own this book, but this one's in pretty good condition, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. But to my friend out there, Joshua, if you do not have a good copy of The Dark Tower, The Gunslinger, I will send you this, because this is a pretty good copy. It's got a little damage on the cover, but pretty good. I found it. See this guy? See this guy? He's killing me. He's killing me. He's so cute. He is so cute, guys. What are you doing, James? See how hot he is? Yeah, you're hot. You're hot, dude. Yes, you are. He's disagreeing with me, y'all. He's like, I'm not hot. I want to go outside. See what I mean? Knock the books over, dude. Okay, I've had enough of you. No barking in my ear. Dark Tower, y'all. Alright, now onto the hardbacks. You gonna be good? Oh, thank you. Now, I don't know much about these two, other than one of them is an author that I am pretty, I kind of know one of these authors, and wasn't impressed by his writing, but then again, I only made it like 3 pages in and stopped, so I should give an author more of a chance than 3 pages. That being said, I'm gonna save this one for last. We're gonna talk about this one, which is, on the side it says Patrick Henry Holt. So I don't know if that's the author or Denise Lewis Patrick is the author, because there's like, on the spine it says one thing, and on the cover it says another name. So but this is the longest ride. And I'm gonna read the back of this one or not the back, but the inside flap, because it's got a little note from somebody in it. I forgot to rip that out. The cool thing about the author is Denise Lewis Patrick, and that's her right there. She's pretty. I'll just tell you really quickly. Is the author of The Adventures of Midnight Sun, which was the name of New York Public Library Best Book of Teenagers and a Bank Street College Education Best Book for Children. She lives with her husband and 4 sons in Staten Island, New York. Alright, that's cool. Anyways, let's read this, shall we? I don't know, this is the longest ride, but I'm not... Now that I read that what I read in the back, maybe this is part of a series, I'm not sure. At 15, Midnight Sun has already lived quite a courageous life. He has escaped bounty hunters' intent on returning him to slavery and survived a fierce tornado. It seems no challenge is insurmountable for this young cowboy. But when Midnight Sun comes upon a vulnerable Indian village during his journey to find his separated family, he knows he must delay his search in order to help his new friends get safely through the final days of the Civil War. In the companion of The Adventures of Midnight Sun, or in this companion to The Adventures of Midnight Sun, Denise Lewis Patrick tells a powerful coming-of-age story about a young man who discovers the truth, meaning, and responsibility, bravery, and honor in the face of adversity. So I read that, and I was like, sold. I'm like, I would love to read about a black cowboy and the shit that he has to go through. I'm sure this is not going to end well. It's probably going to be a sad story, but seeing it as it's a companion, whatever that means, to The Adventures of Midnight Sun, I'm gonna have to say maybe it doesn't end the way I think it ends, but I'm gonna have to find the first book and then I will read this one eventually, because my TBR is stacked at the moment. I have so many books I want to read. Like after 3 Roads South, I have 1 book that I want to read. Then my TBR is just screwed up. I don't know what to read next. I have a TBR that's to the roof right now, so yeah. But sounds like a fun read. And then last, but definitely not least, we have Rapture by Thomas Tessier, author of Finishing Touches. You got a bunch of people on the back here, like Stephen King, Peter Straub, just a bunch of people saying how great he is. He wrote Finishing Touches, Phantom, and The Nightwalker, which Nightwalker is the book that I actually tried to read. I got 3 pages into that book and stopped because I just couldn't read no more. But Stephen King said it was very good indeed, scary, grim, and fast-paced. Excuse me. But yeah, this is Rapture. And it's not that long of a novel at all. Coming in at, if I can flip pages with my thumb, come on, 245 pages long. At least I believe so. I think the next page is, yeah, it's about the author. So, 245 pages long, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Let's see here. This is a book he wrote in 1986. He wrote Finishing Touches in 1986. Wrote Phantom in 1982, Shockwaves in 1982, The Nightwalker in 1980, and The Fates in 1978. So that's Thomas Tessier. I need to read him. I'm thinking about giving The Nightwalker a second chance one day. I think it's a werewolf book, but I'm not quite sure. It's more like a... I'm not going to say contemporary because I'm not going to act like I know what that word is, but it's like a person piece, you know? Like, it's like about this guy who's deranged or has deranged spells. I don't know what it's about really, but it's a lot like a werewolf, so I'm not sure. I got it because it was in a list of good werewolf books, so I got it. The Nightwalker. Don't know much about it other than I read 3 pages and I didn't like it because the guy like pushed an old lady down the stairs and was like defending it, and I was like, okay, I'm lost. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a second chance with Nightwalker, and then I'll read Rapture. I just wasn't in the right place to read his first book, or Nightwalker, I should say. So that's it with the book haul. Did you like any of these books on this list? I know there was a lot of Ralph Compton books. You had a few other books. Sorry, I'm so tired. But yeah, that's been the books. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. This has been a book haul from our Salvation Army's finds. I hope to go to a Salvation Army again because I've been having a lot of good luck with Salvation Armies. It seems like everyone had to donate a bunch of stuff during this COVID thing, and as soon as they opened up the Salvation Armies, they had just loads of stuff they had to put on the shelves, and a lot of people donated their books, and I am the proud owner of their books now. Don't know if I'm going to keep a lot of these Ralph Compton books, but the Autumn of the Gun sounded very interesting, and there was one like Devil's Peak or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but that one sounded interesting too. Might keep those. Then I'll donate the rest probably. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.